Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Michael Vick, live on VicTube. And week one of college football is in the books. Right, so now we will wrap up and recap this past week of college football. So so we're gonna start with your season is over list. We got Navy, Southern Miss, and Middle Tennessee. See, all these teams just got demolished over the weekend. Yeah, so these teams just looked, unprepared. They were just, sloppy, unprepared, and they just got dominated. Yeah, so the game with Southern Miss, that one was at least somewhat close, but yes, Southern Miss losing to South Alabama. South Alabama had been a terrible team over the past few years. So Southern Miss just got embarrassed. So and then their coach quit. Their season is over. And then the Army and Middle Tennessee game. I didn't really watch that game because I don't get the CBS Sports Network. But they destroyed Middle Tennessee 42-0. And then Navy, just got wrecked by BYU. I mean, so I'd heard that they had minimal contact. The Navy had minimal contact at practice, and they did not practice live tackling. So I really feel like this really hurt them in last night's game, and then plus trying to break in a new quarterback, because they lost their star quarterback, Malcolm Perry. So Okay, so now we're going to get into who looked good, right? So obviously, the best teams were, of course, Marshall, Army, and Middle Tennessee, right? So of course, Marshall was beating Eastern Kentucky 59-0, and then Army beating Middle Tennessee 42-0. And then BYU beating Navy 55-3. Now I know about these. So for Eastern Kentucky, right? I'm not gonna put them on the your season is over because they were just in an FCS team going up against an FBS team. So I think they were just outmatched, because they were going against a higher classification. So that's why I'm not going to declare their season over. So these three teams, Marshall, Army, and BYU, looking like the best teams in America right now. So who did they play? I know they probably didn't. Maybe they didn't play very good teams, but they looked good. All you can do is when you're playing a bad team, all you can do is go out and dominate them. I mean, yeah, those three teams, they went out and they just completely dominated their opposition on both sides of the ball. They could pretty much call whatever play they wanted, and it would work. So yeah, so those are some pretty good teams there. And then so then any good games, there weren't really a whole lot of close games, right? These were mostly blowouts this weekend. Mostly, a lot of teams, winning by 40 or 50, something points. Yeah, so and I know that the some of those games were, and then of course we had some games that were somewhat competitive, but not really. So yeah, really the only close game was that SMU Texas State game. Yeah, that was a good game, a very back and forth game. Coming down to the wire. Of course, SMU ended up getting the win. 31-24. And then again, that South Alabama Southern Miss game. I guess that one was sort of close, but I couldn't watch that one because I don't get the CBS Sports Network. And of course, we had Memphis and UAB. Both sort of pulled away in the second half. I mean, the games between Arkansas State and Memphis and Central Arkansas and UAB, I mean, they were competitive for a while. I mean, they were close at halftime, but then Memphis and UAB were just pulled away in the second half, and then Central Arkansas and Arkansas State would score some garbage points at the end, but and then UTEP beat Stephen F. Austin. That could be UTEP's only win this year. I know that they only won one game last year, so congratulations to UTEP getting that win. Because it may be the only win that you get this year. So anyway, this week was sort of just an appetizer. I mean, of course, next week we're gonna get some Power 5 teams. We'll start playing. The ACC and the Big 12 start this weekend. So maybe we'll finally, have some good Power 5 games to watch. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.